Hello, everybody. If you are watching this, then you must have a passion for listening to stories. If I can keep my words from vanishing on me. So I will be going through.
Are you trying to do some weird ASMR stuff?
Yeah, it's not ASMR, but it's more gentle than, say, a video game. If you're here and you're watching this, then you likely are interested in listening to A Positive a Day Keeps the Depression Away. Now, this is the first in a series that I will probably be doing where I will read one of my stories or a story that you recommend. Now, I'm going to move my camera so you can see I'm at Wattpad. That's the only story-based account that I have currently. So, if you want to find me, I am at The Void is My Home on Wattpad. So, let's get into the first one, which is more or less just a cutesy little thing. I will read all of the chapters, preferably as nice and gentle as I can, and possibly within one video. If that is not possible, I will split it up into smaller videos. So with that underway, let's begin. So this was originally a book in which I would post about one positive thing that happened in my day, and hence the name, A Positive a Day Keeps the Depression Away. You know, I was very adamant about having positivity be the theme, you know? So I naturally, had it set that way originally. So, rule number 1 was any negativity must be left at the title and book cover. Positivity is all I want to see, hear, and feel from this book. Because being positive is something I struggle with, quite frankly. But you know, we're not going to divulge into issues immediately.
That's a safe spot.
Interesting.
I showed her a safe spot for a level in just Shapes and Beats.
Anyways, if you've entered the book to this chapter,
Interesting.
know that you have entered the challenge and must comment on this chapter with some sort of affirmative, so I may add your name to the next chapter I publish in this book, so you can be reminded that you should keep up the challenge, because it's a positive thing.
Oh,
We want to be positive and nice, and that was my original goal. However, I discovered issues. Now that you are here, I suppose you are wondering, what is this challenge? Well, it seems simple enough, but maybe the biggest mountain you'll ever face. Feeling scared? You can back out now if you haven't commented yet. Now, the challenge. It's simple. Every day, I will publish a chapter with one positive, good, nice thing that happened during my day. And every day, I want those who join the challenge to comment one positive thing that happened in their day. My hope is that this will be so positive, it will beat the living daylights out of any negativity or depression we are all feeling. It will be hard, but it may be very worthwhile. With that final sentence, you have entered the challenge. Comment below this line, and join the challenge officially. And as you can see, we had Ari as a monster, Blue Stars of Black, Halo of Hearts, and Alpha Betty Spaghetti. That is a great name. I like that name. They all entered the challenge, but the challenge is kind of moot, so I will probably be removing this particular chapter from the book. Now, on to the second thing. I'm gonna remove that, probably. Lifestyle habits and personality tips to relieve stress. Lifestyle habits you can change to help relieve stress. Decrease or discontinue the use of caffeine. Now, I put like a kind of disclaimer. I won't copy the full thing here, but if you want to hear the stuff below, following each number, feel free to hit me up in the comments below or the PMs and DMs. Nobody asked for the more information because most of these are pretty straightforward. You know, decreasing or discontinuing your use of coffee, sodas with caffeine, tea, stuff like that makes sense because it winds you up. Caffeine gets you energized, and that can cause stress. Regular exercise, that makes sense too, obviously. Adequate sleep, leisure time, and relaxation. The other thing that was part of it was how to develop a stress-hardy personality. What you can do to develop that kind of personality is talk it over. Take a break, exercise regularly, plan your work, avoid too much stress, obviously, and learn to relax. Now, an assertive belief system. I don't think I had anything within me with regard to me changing this. This is straight ripped from the paper, the material that I had. Assertion, rather than manipulation, submission, or hostility enriches life and leads to more satisfying relationships with people. This approach to relationships includes beliefs such as when we stand up for ourselves and let ourselves be known to others, we gain self-respect and respect from other people. If we try to live our lives in such a way that we never hurt anyone under any circumstance, we actually may end up hurting ourselves and other people. When we stand up for ourselves and express our thoughts and feelings in honest, direct, and appropriate ways, usually everyone benefits in the long run. Likewise, if we demean other people, we also demean ourselves, and usually everyone involved loses in the process. If we sacrifice our integrity and deny our feelings, relationships may be damaged or prevented from developing in satisfying ways. Relationships also are hurt if we try to control others through hostility, intimidation, or guilt. Relationships become more authentic and satisfying when we express our feelings and needs to others, and when we allow others to do the same. If we frequently sacrifice our rights, we teach others to take advantage of us. When we act assertively and tell others how their behavior affects us, we are giving others an opportunity to learn, and we are showing respect for their right to know where they stand on with us. It can be damaging to withhold our thoughts and feelings from others, just as it can be damaging to ignore others' thoughts and feelings. Everyone is entitled to act assertively and to express their thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and needs. This involves beliefs such as we all have the right to respect from other people. We all have the right to have needs and have those needs be as important as other people's needs. Moreover, we have the right to ask, not demand, that other people respond to our needs and to decide whether we will take care of other people's needs. The 4 agreements. We make agreements with ourselves. Our experiences with the world lead to the development of beliefs of what is true. We form an image of perfection and please ourselves and others. But we are never perfect from this point of view, and this leads to a rejection of the self. We also judge each other, others according to our image of perfection. Sorry for the editing, folks. I'm just having an interesting little... There we go. We also judge others according to our image of perfection, and they will never measure up to our ideal. By looking at the agreements and beliefs we have and developing new ones, we can start to operate with a sense of peace in our lives. Consider adopting the following agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your words in the direction of truth and love. Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Learn how to say no. This is another one where I've only given a small bit and left a sort of, if you want to learn more, you can hit me up in the comments or in the DMs and PMs, which is private messaging or direct messaging. Most of you who are watching me probably know what DM and PM mean. Probably. Why say no? Saying no can be good for you. Saying no can allow you to try new things. Yes isn't always the best answer. It's important to recognize the power of other people. When to say no. Find yourself. Weigh the yes to stress ratio. Let go of guilt. Keep your current commitments in check. Sleep on it. How to say no. Practice full disclosure. Let them down gently. These all seem pretty obvious, generally speaking. Find yourself is probably the weirdest one because I don't think anybody knows what who they are really means right now. So, of course, that's the one that's the most unclear, but nobody clearly wants what I've got. So, you know, I can't see, like, they don't there's clearly no comments here. I should just use my mouse to gesture. That's easier than trying to make my hands when, oh boy, that's freaky. You need to mirror.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just
Technical issues?
discovering stuff. Anyways. Whoa, that's nifty. Well, I just figured out how to flip the camera. Good to know. It is good to know that, really, though, truly. So, this was just another update. So, now, I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, of course, leave a like rating down below. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. And
If you liked it, punch that
I might get copywritten. I might get copywritten by
whatever. I don't think he would copyright you.
We do not know. I also figured out how to flip the camera, so that's fantastic. Anyways, I should not be mentioning that in the video, but thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed this difference, this calm atmosphere, please do continue watching more. If you don't, comment below, and I may not do the series again. I don't know. We shall see.